Welcome to this daily guided meditation practice. This is the Attentive Mind. My name is Nathan, and I'll be guiding you through this meditation practice today. Find yourself a seated position. Any position works. And today's a shorter meditation, so you don't really need to sit as comfortably as you normally would. It's not a big deal. Just find something comfortable. You don't want to have your back curved or too tight. You just want to kind of have it upright. But you can lie down, you can sit in a chair, whatever works for you. Just find it. This is also an open eye meditation practice, but we don't close our eyes. But of course, if you have learned to practice with your eyes closed, feel free to do so. There are no hindrances here. And of course, if your eyes are open, let's go ahead and just drop our eyes down, kind of glancing at the floor, the desk, or whatever's just below you. We're not staring or analyzing anything, but we're also not blurry and buzzed out. We just have a nice light, clear gaze directed gently downwards. You're in a nice, comfortable seated position, and your eyes are open and down. We're not gaining anything right now. We're not striving for anything. We're not trying to get somewhere like a clear mind or enlightenment. There's nothing to gain here. In fact, we're letting go of the one that wants something from outside. The one that can't stop seeking. The one that is always running towards something or away from something. The one that never stays put. Just give it all up. Just for this moment. Give everything up. There's no person to become. Nothing to learn. Nothing to become useful or better. Just give yourself your permission right now to step out of the game of becoming better. Because you are here. Everything else is a fantasy. You are here. And everything else is a fantasy. Come back to this moment. What do you hear? What do you see? What do you smell? The quality of the air around you. What do you feel in the body? This is all happening here and now. And your thoughts will keep trying to steal your attention away, talking to you, leveling with you, trying to convince you to worry about this or think about that. But we don't care. Our ears and sound are functioning. We can hear. But we're not grasping what we hear. In other words, allow your ears to hear what they want to. Let them go. Allow your eyes to see what they want to. Let them go. Allow your body to feel what it wants to. Let it go. And allow your mind to think whatever it wants to think. Leave it alone. Let it go. Allow everything to be just as it is, and completely rest here and now. All right, you can look at the screen. How many of you have trouble sleeping? Or how many of you actually have trouble just doing this, sitting? I've been doing this quite a while, meditation. And I run into people who want to do it. Like, yeah, it sounds like I would benefit from that. But they always say this, they're like, but I can't meditate. My mind's too crazy. I can't sit still for 10 minutes at all. I got to do something. When we begin to sit and we notice and we feel that feeling like, I can't sit here. I gotta do something. I can't go to bed now. There's too many things to get done. The reason it becomes more intense is simply because we're taking time to look at our minds and seeing how it usually is. Most of the time, we're unaware of this tendency to just keep going to the future and get into that thing, and I need to do that. But I can't sit here and watch this movie. No, I gotta go. Maybe that's you, maybe that's not. Maybe you're the one that likes to sit and play video games and do nothing else. Kind of experience your life through a screen rather than being outside and experiencing it in the real world. It's actually the same problem. It's always a running away from the mind. Running away from seeing how the mind is. Most of us are always running. That's why we watch movies. It's why we play video games. We're getting away from this. This thing is always there and it doesn't feel good. There's an edge to it. I want to drink. I want to smoke. I want to get high. I don't want to deal with it. Why can't I be more motivated? Why can't I do this? I'm a horrible person. Running from it. And we think running from it is going to solve our problems, and it won't. Because the way through this is through it, not around it. We stay put and look at it. What is this mind? When I allow things to be as they are, I allow my ears to hear what they want to hear, my eyes to see what they want to see, my breath to breathe what it wants to breathe, my thoughts to think what they want to think. What's left? What is this mind? That's this practice. It's radical because most people don't do this. Most people, especially in the West, are bent on the future, bamboozled by thoughts of what will happen, what could happen, what if this happens, what am I going to do to make money, what am I going to do to support my family, what am I going to do this. Important, but not reality in itself. This moment is what there is. And because we fail to pay attention to this moment, where we always are, we usually live a life completely unsatisfied. striving constantly, running constantly. So just stay put. Stay put. Do this practice. Look at your mind. What is it? How do you expect to be happy or expect to get through things if you don't face it? That's what this meditation practice is. We face it, the big it, the me. So have some courage, because you'll never run away from the mind, ever. You may try really hard, and people spend their whole lives doing it, but it makes them miserable. So don't do it. Turn around. Stay put. What is this mind? See it clearly. Then you can let go. Now, of course, if you have any questions about what I talk about here, please comment below. I answer questions in a separate question and answer video. So let me know. There are no bad questions. Just make sure it's about practice, something about your life, some struggle you're having with practice or things you're going through. Let me know and I'd be happy to answer. And of course, if you're new here, I post a video like this every single day. So if you're interested in learning about meditation and not wanting to get involved in the spiritual or the spooky or the weird and the non-scientific or whatever it is, don't worry about it. I'm not here to give you beliefs. I'm here to just show you you. Simple practice to wake up from thinking. So join me and I'll be here for you. Thank you everyone, as usual. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for showing up for your life. And as always, without exception, I'll see you tomorrow.